Welcome back, everybody, to another desk video where I answer your toughest, hottest, most in-depth questions about real estate, success, entrepreneurship, life, anything that makes sense. And today, one of the most trending topics that we've found is people are looking for how to get into real estate. That is that simple, and that's what we're going to talk about right now. These are my 3 steps for how to get into real estate. Good? Now, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's 2021, it's a year of change, maybe you've lost your job, or maybe you quit your job because you were like, screw this, Biff, I don't want to work for you anymore, selling toilets. And you're like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do what that guy on YouTube does, that guy that sells real estate. Didn't he just sell a place for $132 million in 2 days in Palm Beach and break a world record? Yes, he did. I want to go do that just like me. And that's why we're all here, right? That's why you're here with me. I understand. I totally get it. So step 1 for getting into real estate, you need to be licensed. Now, same thing like driving a car, right? Or being a lawyer, being a doctor. You cannot do any profession in this country or anywhere that affects other people's livelihoods, both physically, mentally, and financially, unless you are licensed through an accredited school by the state. So in New York, you get licensed and there is a 75-hour course. You can do it online these days, or you can do it in person. I still think they're doing them in person, but mostly you can do all of these things online. And wherever you are in the world, in the United States or any other country, you can look up, go on the internet, and you can look up real estate school, okay? Real estate license. And where you are, there are probably a handful of different schools, and you can take the course. And you go through and you learn about super simple things like, what is a house? What's an appraiser? What is this law? What is this? What is ethical? What is not? And it's a lot of information that you will never, ever use again. But isn't that what school is all about? Yep. And when you're done with the course, you're going to take a school test, most likely. Okay? And in some states it's different. Some states you can take the school test over and over and over. Others, like Florida, you get to take it twice. And if you fail it, then you gotta wait another 30 days. Right? In other countries, the rules are completely different. Every municipality has different rules for how to get into real estate. And in some countries, you don't just do it in 75 hours. You have to go through an intense real estate program that lasts years and years and years. Once you pass the school test, then you sign up to take the state test. But the state test is harder, so make sure you study. I know I make selling homes seem super simple and tons of fun. I do it on YouTube, social, all over $1 Million Listing on Bravo, but there is a seriousness to the work, right? And there's a massive level of responsibility because you are advising people on probably their biggest purchase or sale in their entire life. You have a fiduciary now to that client that you are taking on a significant amount of responsibility when you work with your new clients. And know too, that you have to eat what you kill. The minute you get that license, you're not making money tomorrow. There is no paycheck rolling in every Thursday afternoon or Friday. 82% of people who get their real estate licenses quit within the first year. But let me tell you this, if you have the entrepreneurial spirit, and if you want to work just for yourself every day for the rest of your life, and if you don't want anyone breathing down your neck telling you should be doing this, doing that, and you want to make as much money as you can, being a real estate agent is an amazing career. So step 1 is getting that real estate license. Step 2 to getting into real estate, you need a sponsoring broker. Typically, an agent who's been in the business for at least 2 years, who's sold enough real estate to be able to apply for the brokerage license, which is separate course, separate tests, the whole thing. And then that broker can start bringing on agents underneath them. So you need that broker, which is a brokerage company like myself in New York, Serhant, or like a Keller Williams, or like a Century 21, or a Coldwell Banker, or the agency, or all of these companies. These are called brokerages. You go to one of those brokerages and you interview. And you say, I'm a newly licensed salesperson. I am hungry. I want to hustle. This is where I live. This is what I know. I would love to work here. And there's a good chance that they could give you a spot. But you need that sponsoring broker to go online, okay, onto the state's website and select your name next to your license and associate your license with their brokerage. Once that's done, then you can start running around the streets, talk to all your friends, everybody, tell them you're all in real estate and that you're ready to help them buy or sell or rent any property ever in that state. Now, step 3 is the one you're gonna like the absolute least. What the fuck do you know about advising people on buying or selling homes? What do you know? Step 3 is the most important, and it's now you need to train. With that sponsoring broker, typically every brokerage has a training program, and you can go into that training program, and hopefully you can find a more senior agent who's really busy, and you can be their apprentice. Okay? You can go into a mentorship program, a shadowing program, and then you can learn underneath that agent while you do all the work that they don't want to do anymore. And that's fine because you're brand new. You just got into this business. That agent has buyers, that agent has sellers. They got to do lots of emails, they got to do contracts. So they want you to help them to take a lot of that work off their shoulders so they can go in and just be rainmakers all day long. And you're gonna learn. You're gonna be part of the conversation. You'll be CC'd on emails. You'll understand, oh, who's this person? What's that person do? What's this? And ask tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of questions, okay? Now, if the brokerage that sponsors your license doesn't have that kind of program, then you can start looking for teams. There are plenty teams. You could do the open houses. You could do the buyer showings. You could just be there as an intern, really learning with that team and seeing how they operate. What is the life of a real estate agent like? Really? What do they do when they come into the office first thing in the morning? What do they do at the end of the day? What do you do when you talk on the phone to somebody you've never spoken to before? What do you need to know? Are you gonna go show a home? You don't know anything about the home, who built it, what kind of wood siding is on the house, when the chimney was built, the last time it was inspected. There's a lot of work you're gonna need to do, and there's a lot of information you need to absorb, and it's gonna take some time. So being on a team is a great way to really just be shotgunned into the business because you're gonna be helping out a bunch of different people, and you'll be surrounded by a good family atmosphere because teams stick together. If you're on a team, don't just sit there and get people coffee and do their contracts and print things and scan things because that's what they told you to do, and then say, hey, you never promoted me. No. Do that stuff because that's what you were hired to do, but then start to be the role before you are the role. So you want to be an agent on that team? Step up early. Don't wait. Tell them you're happy to take that client out. No problem. What are they looking for? If they want something that's $10, no one else on the team wants to do it, you'll do it. You know why? Because you never had a client before in your entire life. You'll do it. Step up. Let's go. Do the work. Put in the hustle. Be the role before you are the role. That's what big money energy is all about. My first year in the business, I made just over $9,000. But your first couple years, especially your first 2, you need to think about the real estate business like grad school, okay? You probably didn't go to grad school. If you did, good for you. And if you didn't, no problem, because now you're about to get into the greatest career ever known. Okay, but it's gonna take you a couple years to really start getting things rolling. Like I'm doing deals right now with clients that I've been kind of talking to, entertaining, who I've touched base with for the last 7 years. Okay, but now they're my clients right now. They wanna go now. Good thing I talked to them 5 years ago. Things take time. It takes time to build up trust with people where they're gonna work with you. So your first couple years, you're gonna be running around like a crazy person. And that's what we built the course for, so you can kind of know what to do. So those are the 3 steps that you need to know on how to get into real estate. You do those 3 things, and you are on your way to becoming a successful real estate broker, no matter where you are in the world. So all right. That's the end of this desk video. If you liked this, especially this type of video, hit that like button because YouTube helps us and promotes the video so other people can learn about how to get into real estate. And anything else you want to hear me talk about, leave them in the comments. Make sure to subscribe, hit the smash the thing, and do all the stuff. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching.
A lot of people ask me how I became the #1 real estate agent in the world. They want to know, how do I sell almost $100 million worth of homes every month? Sorry, I intermittent fast and I'm hungry. Whatever. So, I decided to create a video, the video you're watching, to show you how to become a real estate agent. I'm going to give you the 7 steps you need to take to become a $1 million broker like me.
Hey, can you approve these listings?
Those listings, they look great. I'm going to show you how I went from being a broke, lonely real estate agent to being a big one with this huge team and 5 assistants who help me every single day.
Can you sign this check?
Sure, what's it for?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. So, step 1. You need to find the best real estate agent in your neighborhood, and you need to work for them for free. Yes, you need to be their intern. And you're gonna do a lot of things that you don't like getting coffee, shredding paper, getting their dry cleaning. But when you do this, it's gonna give you the opportunity to realize if real estate brokerage is really for you, with really low risk, and if you do right by that real estate agent, they're going to hire you on their team.
Hey, Ryan, you have a phone call.
Thanks, intern. Hello? You want to know where to get your real estate license? I'm glad you asked. Next step is getting your real estate license. All kidding aside, getting your real estate license is really, really serious, and the way you do it depends on where you live. So go to Google or ask your mentor, who you just interned for, where they got their real estate license. It's easy. See, I can type it in. How to get your real estate license in Texas. Pretty simple. Scroll down. Okay, step 1, must be at least 18. Register for and complete 100 hours of required education. Either the team leader who you're interning for or the internet will tell you where and how to get your real estate license. And what's great is most times you can do it from home. You can also do it in person, which is the way I did it, or you can do it at work or at school. And what could be really cool is if you're doing it at work because you already have another job and you're getting your real estate license online, sometimes the person next to you wants to do real estate too, and you can ask them maybe to join up on your team and you can get going right away. Like Bliss, right here. Dude, I'm getting my real estate license. You want to get yours too? Nope. Okay, so now you got your license. Now what? Before you can go out onto the street and hold up your hand and say, "Hi, I'm a real estate agent. Would you like to buy or sell a home with me?" You need to get your license sponsored by a brokerage. And better yet, you want to join a team. You don't want to do what I did when I first started and work by yourself and not know what to do, because most real estate agents who start and work by themselves who don't know what to do end up quitting and doing something else. So that's not what you want to do. And if you did step 1, that mentor is your easiest first way in to that team. And the team's gonna have all the resources, the knowledge, the know-how to basically be your continuing education into the business after you get your license. And honestly, the best part about a team is that it's like family and everybody does everything together and they all love each other. It's super, super cool. What's up, team? So you're on a team. Now, step 4. You build your sphere of influence, and you do that in 2 separate ways. 1, you do your warm sphere. That's your mom, your dad, your foster mom, your baby daddy, everyone you knew in first grade, everyone from Facebook, from Instagram. You reach out to them and you say, "Hi, my name is Bill. I'm a real estate agent now. Would you like to buy or sell with me?" I promise you, your first clients are going to come from that warm sphere of influence that you're going to build.
Hey friends, Chris Crone here, and today we're talking about real estate for beginners.
Real estate
has a language to it, and if you understand some of the most important basic words and principles,
Here, look, I'll show you how to do
it can
it
help you
right
understand how to make a lot
now. Hey
of
man,
money.
my name is Ryan. I'm in real estate. Would you like to buy or sell? Okay, it takes time. Now you've got the ball rolling.
So you want to
You're
make a lot of
licensed,
money in real
you're on a
estate,
team, you've
and
got
you've gotta
support,
learn some
people are starting to know who you
What
are,
I'm gonna do
even
today
on
is
the
I'm gonna
street.
take this
What's
daunting
next?
vocabulary
Step
and I'm going to help you
5.
understand some of the
Set up your
basics
day
that will
for
help you really
success,
get into the
also
whole
known as
game.
Finder, Keeper, Doer.
So what I've got
If you
is
read
I've got
my
some
book
different
or you
words on the
take my
screen,
course,
and what
you
I'm
know
gonna
that
do
I
here
set up my
is I'm
entire
gonna
day
map
and I
out what they are
calendar
and
it
what they mean.
so that I can be
And I think that'll be
successful
really
and
helpful
generate
for you.
leads.
So,
Finder
first of all, let's
is
start
putting
with
on
the
your
most basic
CEO
word.
hat.
It's a
Set
home.
time in your
Now,
calendar
I
every
wanna be
day
really
to go
clear
out
that
and think
in
about how
real
you're
estate,
going to
we've got
build
different
your new
names for this.
business as an
When we're buying
entrepreneur,
a
because that's
piece of
really
real
what real
estate,
estate
you
agents are.
have a lot of
We are
different types.
entrepreneurs
One of them
who
is
go
called
out
a
and try to
single
find
family
people to buy
home.
and sell homes.
SFH.
Next, you're going to set a little
You'll see that
time for
abbreviation. If you
Keeper.
look in the ads,
Keeper time is like the
single-family home
CFO.
just basically
Keeper time
means
is
this
time
is
you're
a
going to
regular
focus on
home that one
advertising
person
money.
is meant to
How am I going to go out
Now,
there
all of
and
a
spend
sudden,
money to
if
make
it is
money?
a
Because
home
scared money don't make money.
that is
Maybe
split
that's taking
and has two
$10 that I
doors,
have in my
they have a
pocket
different
and
name.
going to
It's called a
Starbucks
duplex.
and getting a couple
Okay?
lattes for people
And then,
that
of
could
course,
be
if you
clients.
have
Maybe that's doing a
one home with a
mailer and
single
putting
door,
stamps on
but it's
postcards.
connected
Whatever it might be,
to
you have something to spend
whole
to
bunch of
make
other
money.
homes
And then
just like
lastly
it.
is the
Probably called
doer
a
time.
condo
Doer
or a
time is the
townhouse.
operations.
So,
That's you actually
for me,
putting the
I
stamps on that
specialize
postcard. That's
often
you
in this
actually
whole
running
game
up and down the
single-family
street,
real estate.
showing the
So
apartments,
SFH.
painting the walls of the little studio that you just got to
Single-family
rent
homes, right?
for
So
$600
that's what
a
we mean
month.
by home.
Finder, Keeper, Doer.
Next, I wanna talk
FKD.
about the
You
word
structure your
equity,
day for
and I wanna talk
success
about the word
that way,
mortgage.
and you will
Okay?
grow your
If
business
I
as a
wanna buy a
successful
home,
sales
and let's say this home is
entrepreneur. I guarantee it.
$150,000.
Okay, so your day is structured.
Most people
You're
don't
starting
have
to build up your sphere of influence. You are
How are young
networking
people
your
buying
ass
houses?
off.
Well, what
You're
they'll
using the
do
other
is they'll
agents
go
in
to
your
a
office.
bank,
You're helping
give
them,
the
maybe
bank
running
a
their
little bit
open
of money,
houses,
okay?
and you're
Give them
building.
money.
Now you feel like a
The
true
mortgage is
salesperson.
another name for that
Now
is a
what?
note.
Now
where
it's
the
step
bank says,
6.
all right,
Probably my
look at your
biggest
job
action
history,
item,
look at
maybe
the
the
money
most
you're making.
effective
We
step.
feel comfortable
That's
with you.
the 3
We're actually going to
Fs.
give you a mortgage.
Follow up,
which means
follow through,
we're going to lend the money
follow
you
back.
don't put up.
It's
So
how
let's
I
just say for
really
a
have
moment
built
you
my
put up
entire
a typical
business
3%,
by structuring my day,
5%
Finder,
for
Keeper,
easy down.
Doer,
Today we'll
by
call it
working with other agents and
Let's say
networking
you
my
came
butt
up
off
with $15,000,
and following up
then the
like
mortgage
it's
would
my
be the
job
difference.
because it
So
is my
150
job
grand
because
minus
I'm a real
this
estate
10%
agent and that's
down.
what real estate agents do. We follow up, we follow through, and we follow
as a
back.
down payment.
So the first
Would be
F
the remaining
is
balance of
follow up. That's making sure everybody I meet on the
So I
street,
put
everyone I talk to,
$15,000
I
as a
stay
down
on top of them
payment.
until they
There's
die
$135,000
and their grandparents.
mortgage.
I'm kind of joking,
Now that
kind
mortgage
of
is gonna
not.
come
That's my job. I'm
with
going to
the
follow up
interest
with
rate.
everybody
The bank's
because when
gonna
they
say,
think real
"We're
estate,
giving you our
I want
money
them to
for
think,
free.
right.
You got to pay that back.
Then you've got
plus
follow
interest."
through. Following
So the bank
through
says,
is the easiest
"We're
thing
going
to
to do
do,
a
but the
6%
one that
interest
people
rate."
have the hardest time with.
thinking,
It's just
okay,
doing
well, if I'm paying
what
this
you
back
say
over
you're going to do.
30 years,
If you meet someone
and
at an
I
event
got
and
that
they say,
interest rate,
actually,
they'll
I
be
am
saying,
looking
"I'll tell
for
you
a home. Cool. And you say, I'm going to send
Let's
you
just
something
assume
right
for
now.
the
I'm going to send it
sake
when I
of
get home. I'm going to send you a listing.
$100.
Do it.
That's just a-
It blows my mind how many real estate
This
agents out there
$800 is your
say they're going to do
mortgage
something
payment.
and then they don't
Okay?
do it.
Now,
and then
got a home.
the most
It's
important
a single-family
F
home. It's
is
not a
following
duplex,
back.
not a condo.
Anyone that you've
It's
ever
not a
met,
triplex or
anyone you've ever
multifamily,
worked
it's
with,
just a
going
home,
back to them.
door,
Hey, happy birthday.
doorknob,
Hey, congrats on your 1-year closing anniversary. The house across the street from you just sold for a record price. Aren't
Now,
you happy you got the deal
let's
you
say
did?
that you have this home
Follow
and you
up,
decide we're
follow
not going to
through,
live there.
follow back.
We're
Those
gonna
are the
rent it
3
out.
F's. That is
Another
step
word for
6. You
rent
do that
is
on top of everything
lease.
else, you are now
So we're
well
going
on
to
your way
lease the
to
home.
crushing it.
My mortgage is $800.
And now a
but
quick
I might
word
get
from
my
our
renters
sponsors.
To pay
This video is brought to you by the good people over at
$1,000 a
Audible.
month.
Audible
My
is one of the
mortgage
greatest
payment is
companies
$800.
in the world.
My
Actually, when I
rent
was writing
payment for
my
my
book,
lease is for
I thought to myself,
$1,000
man,
a month.
who reads books?
So this is my rent payment.
Literally.
This is my
But
mortgage
I knew I
payment.
wanted it to be on
difference is that
Audible.
if
So
you
if
have
you go
to
to
pay the bank
audible.com,
$800
you can
every month,
download
the
Sell
renter
Like
gives you
Sirhan, and you can
$1,000.
listen
There's some
to
leftover
all of
money.
the
How
chapters the
much?
same way you would listen to
1,000 minus
podcasts. You can listen to
800
it on the go. It's actually really cool, and I
call
read
that?
it myself.
That's called cash
But
flow.
Audible is an
Cash flow
amazing,
is good.
amazing
So you
place.
buy
And
a
it's not just for
property.
audiobooks. You can get
And,
news, you
let's
can
say all
get
of a sudden
comedy.
that
They've
this
got
house
original
is
content. It's
throw you
really,
a
really,
secret.
really,
Now this
really
house
cool.
is worth
And if you go to the link
$200,000
that's right right here in the link in the description,
It's worth
which is
$200.
audible.com/Ryan
You bought it for
Serhant, and you use this code
You put $15,000
somewhere
down, you
here
got a
on the
mortgage for
screen,
and you
$135, but
text
it's
it to
worth $200.
500-500,
Here's the question.
you'll get a 30-day free
much
trial,
value does that have?
and you'll get one
What's that worth?
audiobook
What is the
download for
difference
free
between what
and
it's worth?
2 Audible originals.
So in this case,
What?
200,000
Crazy!
minus the 135
Crazy! You make your mind right, you
is
make your body right, you make your heart right,
$65,000.
and you will be a better salesperson. Go to the link now,
That's
type in the code,
That's awesome.
go
When
get your
you're
free
learning this
trial.
language, you can rewatch
Step
this video.
7.
These are the
And I
basics
can't
that you
stress
wanna
this
get really
enough.
comfortable with.
Become
Literally
a
in the beginning,
people
just copy.
finder.
Just
You are
copy
not
what I'm saying, 'cause I'm
a
telling
real
you
estate
the right
agent.
way.
You're not real
So
estate. You're not anything
$65,000
else.
of equity.
You
You might
are
say, but
someone
Chris,
who goes out
what about
and
my
finds
$15,000 that I
people
put down?
all day, every
That's
day.
now part of the equity.
People who want to rent,
Because you would get
people who want to buy,
this
people who
50,000
want to
out,
sell,
plus the
and
15 you put down.
you want to find
Equity
other real estate
represents the
agents.
total amount between
Build
what it's
real
worth
estate
and what it's
agent
By
relationships
the way,
next to
you
you,
invest
both
in
in
real
your
estate,
office,
you're
in
looking for
other
equity.
offices. Go to other people's
Cash
open
flow.
houses.
So
Go
I
to
wanna do
broker
that.
open
I'm
houses.
teaching these
Go to
basics so
networking
you
events where other
understand.
real estate
Equity
like-minded
is a
people
very
are
good
and
thing.
become part of the
Cash flow
conversation.
is a
Now
really
there's
good
social media. You can
Now,
meet
before we
new
get to these
people
two
through
real quick,
hashtags on
let's just
Instagram. You can meet
do
new
a
people
quick
through
summary of the
DM on
story.
Twitter. You can meet people through
This is a
LinkedIn,
home. It is
through
a
Forbes.
single
There's
family
so
home, single
many
dwelling, meant for
ways
one
that you can
family.
meet
It's not
new
a condo,
people,
it's
and you
not a
should be
townhome.
using all of those
And it's not a
platforms to
duplex,
build
it's
your
not a
personal
triplex,
brand
it's not multi-family.
and to shout it from the
And this house,
rooftops
at the time, I
through
bought it for
social media.
150.
Because that's what I use social
It was
for.
worth 200.
Both Instagram,
I bought it because it
Facebook,
had
Twitter, YouTube.
equity
I'm
into it.
continuously
Right there, I
reminding
bought it.
people
It had
every single day,
$50,000 of equity.
actively and passively, that I'm
then
the
I
greatest
put
real estate agent in the history of the
$15,000
world,
down
and that when you think real estate,
to now
you should
have
use me.
a mortgage
And that's
of
what it's for. So do that as well as meeting people on the street and talking to your mom and your mom's new boyfriend.
My
Become
mortgage
that
payment
people
is
finder,
$800 a month,
and they will bring
but I
you more
chose to
business.
rent it to somebody else. They're paying me $1,000 a month.
And a
That leaves
bonus
$200
step,
a month left
step
over every month.
8.
That's called
I know the caption of the
cash
video
flow.
said that there were the
Now,
7 steps to
couple more
becoming a
things
real
that
estate
you'll wanna
agent,
know
and that's
so you
true,
can tell
but
the story.
one little
This
bonus step that I
$800
want to give to you especially
PITI?
is everybody
What,
else
Chris?
in the
Principal,
professional
interest,
workforce
taxes,
trains.
insurance.
They study. Think about professional athletes. They make so much money. They spend 95% of their
reality
time
is they have a mortgage
practicing
payment on the
and
same
only
time.
5% of their time in their life playing
other
games
$80
that we
might
watch.
include
Salespeople,
interest,
for some reason, don't think that way.
insurance.
They spend
So
95% of their
you
time
make
in
a
games,
payment
meaning they're with
part of
clients,
it
talking
goes
to
to
people on the
principal.
phone,
That
not
means
practicing, not
paying off
studying
this
at all,
135.
thinking to themselves, oh, I'll just get
Part
more
of it goes to
experience and I'll learn
interest,
more.
because the bank's
And then
not
they
gonna
spend
make
maybe 5% of their
Part of it
time,
has
maybe
to go to
taking a
taxes.
course here and there.
They'll
They
actually
don't
say,
focus
hey,
enough.
we don't-
And so
we
I'm
need to make sure
imploring
you
to
pay
you
your
as my
taxes,
last little
because
bonus
if you
step,
don't,
I want you to
then
focus. I want you
county
to
will
train.
put
I
a
want you
lien
to
on this
study.
property,
Being the
and that
best
will
salesperson you can be, who's
encumber
going to make the
the
most money,
Encumber
whether you're
means
doing this full
they're
time
gonna
or
weigh it
part
down, and
time,
the bank says that's a
takes
threat to us, 'cause
practice
we only
and it
want
takes training
our
and it
loan
takes
to
learning
the
from
loan.
somebody who knows what
So
they're
every
doing.
month we're
So
gonna
I created a
take
course
a
just
12
for
of your
you.
taxes every month, and after a whole
You ready?
year, we will have
This is how you do it.
collected
Turn
your taxes.
negatives
We'll have
into
it
positives.
automatically
It's a really
paid
beautiful
off
building
so
to
that
look
you
at,
don't get
and it's
behind
not
on
like it's
your
another
taxes.
residential building where everyone's
And then
looking into
insurance.
your apartment.
Banks
Do you
says,
have a
dude, the
fireplace
house
in your
could
current
burn down.
apartment?
I
You
don't.
guys can be crazy
like one?
irresponsible or
Why
freak
not?
of nature.
There it is.
act of God,
I'm
something
literally going
wild
to walk you
happens,
through
there's a
how
flood,
I've done
earthquake,
everything my
and if that
entire
house gets
career
hurt,
and how
you
I
need to
do
know
it
that our
today.
money's not just
And
lost.
that's what this course
So
is
we're gonna
about.
have it insured.
I want to show you exactly
Banks will
how
not
I
give
did
you
that.
insurance. So PITI stands for principal and
It comes
interest.
out tomorrow,
That's the core
Thursday,
payment for
August
paying
15th.
this
I've been
off
working
over
on it my
time.
entire
That's the
life.
interest.
It's everything I've
TI is
ever learned
taxes
about
and
real
insurance
estate,
to make
ever.
sure that
How
the
I
property
do
doesn't get
everything.
encumbered
The course is right
with
here. It's through my
unnecessary
website,
debts added on
ryanserhan.com/course. You can sign up now,
And
or you can go
insurance
there
just
after
means
August
Now,
15th. It's
we've
super
just spent
easy,
this video
and I
training
promise
you
you,
all
it is
basic
going to
language.
help you sell more,
Here's the
make
last
more,
one.
and live a
Buy
much
low,
better
sell
lifestyle.
high.
That's how you become a
What
real
does
estate
that
agent. That's how you become a
I don't
$1
want to
million
take it for
broker.
granted. You need
I will
to
see
know.
you on the other side
Buy
of
low,
success.
sell high
Ready?
is
Set.
the capsule of this
Oh.
basic idea that it was worth more, but I paid less and I saved more. I would like. The question is,
Thanks for watching the vlog. Now, go sign up for my real estate course. It is the only real estate agent sales course you will ever need. And if you don't do real estate, you just do sales, or you just are a human being, you should sign up for it too, because it is going to make you a better business person. Go to ryanserhan.com/course or click the link right here in the description. It is going to change your life. I'm going to help you sell more real estate. I'm going to help you sell more stuff. I'm going to help you make more money. I'm going to make your life better. Okay? ryanserhan.com/course. Go there right now. Why are you still watching this? Go there now. Open a new tab. Plus, hit the plus sign. Do that. Go there right. Link in bio. Why are you still watching me talk? I don't understand. Time is
think
money.
about all these things. So when you buy low, it's like I got to buy low enough to create a tangible benefit when I sell high. I got to buy low enough so there is a significant difference so that after all my costs, I still make enough money that says this was worthwhile for me. Friends, this is the story of real estate investing. investing. That's what home, mortgage, equity, lease, rent, principal, interest, taxes, insurance, and buy low, sell high all mean. And if you get this languaging down, you're gonna have a 6-month head start on me that just was confused after my first 6 months of working with my mentors. Let's just give you the unfair advantage and get you rocking it out now. Watch this again, practice it, learn it. Hey friends, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this information was very, very useful for you, helpful for you in learning the basic language of this incredible world of real estate. Listen, it's foreign stuff, but if you learn it, you can do extraordinary things, and it doesn't get a whole lot more complicated than this. There are more advanced terminology, but right here we've covered all the basics. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like it if you did. Please share it with anyone else that's trying to get in the game of real estate. And for you, make sure you're a subscriber. We got a lot more to teach you, we got a lot more to share. And as always, check out my website. Description's in the link below. I love giving people shortcuts to creating a lot of money right now.